Today I wanted to start getting unlimited resources, so I don't have to manually do this anymore. But in order to do that, I had to do a bunch of things first, and while trying to do all this, I ended up running into many problems that I had to solve along the way. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so we're gonna need a lot of resources for everything that we're trying to do today. So we're gonna have to automate a bunch of things in order to make life 1,000 times easier. First thing we're gonna need to do is upgrade these sieves, because we're gonna need a lot of resources in order to do everything that we need to do. So get these, let's put them in a circle, let's combine them, and then let's upgrade them. And let's put them back in. And I want to upgrade these to gold, but I don't have enough gold. So we're gonna have to grind some more cobblestone. Soon we will not have to be doing this anymore, because I will automate this. I will not be sieving anymore. Mark my words, I will try not to be sieving anymore manually. So let's combine all this cobblestone. Oh my god, this is never ending. Well, that's all my cobblestone now, pretty much. Oh, it's already wow, that's quick. Anyways, so now let's combine this compacted cobblestone into more cobblestone, right? And then let's recompact this cobblestone into more compact cobblestone. And from there, let's compact this cobblestone into even more compact cobblestone. And I guess let's compact this cobblestone into even more compact cobblestone. And now we have a 4x cobblestone, which is 6,561 blocks. Save this one. We'll put this one right here. We're going to save that one for now. We don't need that one right now. We're going to use these two. We're going to explode these into gravel. Oh, into gravel. One of these is going to get turned into some lovely sand. I'm going to sieve this really quick. Well, as quick as really quick is. And hopefully I can get lots of resources. Nice, 14 diamonds, and then some iron. We're gonna need a lot of iron. I don't even think this is close to enough how much iron we're gonna need. I figured out how this thing worked in between episodes. And I actually just need more armor stands on this thing. And that's literally all that I did wrong. So now I should be able to triple the ore now that I figured out how to do that. So now there's 4 there. And the way this thing should work is it should jump up and immediately squeeze the ore and give us 3. So that's why I'm building this wall around it, so it doesn't go off of the platform, because I really want my stuff. All right, so now we're gonna make this 1,000 times easier, and we're gonna get, hey, come back! We're gonna get 1,000,000 ores. Now, time to do the same thing to all my iron. All right, this thing's insane. And not only can we quadruple, double, / triple our ore, I can now double all this ore that I got. So we're gonna make this augment for the furnace to make it use power instead of using lava, because I'm getting tired of filling this thing with lava. I need pistons, paper, and cobblestone. A little bit more paper. Grow, I say. Oh my god. Sugarcane is making you work for this. I need 2 of these, and then I'm also need 2 of these. I need sugar. Okay, back to the sugarcane. Wow, it's not right. This is ridiculous. Why is it not growing? My face is turning red. Jeez. All right, we're gonna need 2 of these, as I was saying. Now we could turn this into a factory. Oh, it has 2 slots too. Now we're gonna put this factory to use. Let's make the energy pipes now, so we can power both. Oh, that's a lot of redstone. Jeez. I don't got that much redstone, do I? Let's see. It's pretty much all my redstone though. So, boom, boom, boom. Oh, wow, this is not going quick enough. Let me craft an upgrade for these pipes. Oh, I don't have enough redstone. Jeez. All right, time to go sieve some sand now. Well, before I do this anyways, let me upgrade my meshes really quick. All right, now we got them upgraded. Place this all down now and turn this into dust. So now I'm going to sieve this all down. It should only take 2 seconds. Finally, I'm free! I'm free! Ah! Just Kidding. But I got a lot of redstone and a lot of stuff, and I'm ready. Oh, I got gold from that too. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't even realize. But as I was saying, I got the redstone. It's time to upgrade this thing because this thing is running out of power. So we're going to upgrade our power production, and we're also going to upgrade these because there's a better way to get lava than we've been doing. First things first, let's craft the upgraded version of this magmatic generator. And to do that, we're going to need 8 of them and a diamond cog. But luckily, since we did the grinding earlier, we finally have some diamonds. We're gonna need 7 redstone and a lot of gold, furnaces, and glass. Which luckily for us, we've been farming. Put all this in here. There we go. And now we just need to craft the diamond cog. Now, we're gonna combine it, all 8 of them together to get us an 8 times magmatic generator. And then, now we should have a lot more power. But, like I said, we need to upgrade this lava production. There's a better way to do this now that we are geniuses. And to do that, we're going to use a special thing called an extractor. I want to say we're probably going to need about 8 of these because we're going to do a couple things. But first up, let's craft these pistons and smelt some of this aluminum. It's crushing time. No! Come back! Jeez! Let me raise up this wall really quick. Apparently it wasn't tall enough. So now we're gonna hammer this down and double this. Now that we have our aluminum, let's put it in the smelter. Like I said, we're gonna need a bunch of these. 6, 7, 8. We can break this because we are going to upgrade this. In the next step, we're gonna craft a dripstone block. So from here, I'm gonna build it right here. This seems like a perfect place for this. So we're gonna put the extractor facing down right here. Now we're gonna grab our lava and put it up here. And this thing is now working, but we must expand. All right, we're gonna put our lava right there. We can get the rest of them placed. They're all gonna happily flow into our lava gen. I'm gonna use the crucibles too. I need a lot of lava. I didn't realize how much lava. I didn't realize how little this made. I thought it was a lot more than that. All right, let's go light these fires so they start producing cobblestone or lava. We should have, in theory, a decent amount of power brewing, so we shouldn't have any more problems with power. Allegedly. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move this over here down there now. Now that I got this thing moved, I think it's time to start to automate some of the processes that we've been doing. Unfortunately for me again, I'm gonna need a lot more resources, so I'm going to have to sieve some more gravel really quick. Which should be done right about now. So this is the haul, guys. It was pretty good, honestly. Not gonna lie. Only a small sieving session of 1,400 and something gravel. I am tired of doing this. I'd rather have these sieving while I'm off of my server. Now we got one more process of refining these ores into more ores. So, you know, I will see you guys in about 1,000 years. Now that we got our ore, we can crush it now. Let's make these copper hammers really quick. Now let's break up all of our ore really quick. There we go. Now we're gonna put this to smelt. Oh my god, this thing doesn't have enough power. Still one of these gold upgrades from here. Put the speed upgrade in here. There we go. No problem. A little small upgrade couldn't fix. All right, now our ores are finally done smelting. And the first thing we're gonna need is called a flux hammer. To make this, all we need is a bunch of iron and a diamond hammer. The rest is pretty easy. That's why I waited for these ores to smelt first. Now, let's make iron block. And from here, we're now gonna have to make a few diamond hammers. So we're gonna need 4 hammers. And we're gonna need our glass. I'm actually gonna need more glass, so I'm gonna put some to smelt. Go, that should be more than enough sand. Also, going to need 8 of these. Now from here, I'm going to craft 4 of these. Now, the next machine I need to craft is called an auto sieve. And we're gonna need iron bars and sieves. Technically, all we're gonna need is literally a bunch of metals. So we're gonna run out of resources all over again. I'm gonna craft 4 of these. And now that I have this, I need to craft block generators. All right, it's time to craft these. I need 2 of these. Gonna take a second to craft because I need to go back and forth with this lava and water. One more time, and this should be it. I don't want to craft these to diamonds because we don't have that many diamonds. And we're gonna probably need it for a lot of things. Now that we got these going, now we're gonna place this here. Put lava in here for both. Get some water. Put it in here. And now we got cobble generating. Hey, you're wondering, where do you put on this side? You put the water over here. Well, funny story about that. We're going to get packed ice for this. How are we gonna get packed ice? You may be wondering. Well, a few ways to do it. One way, we get some slime, combine it with some dye, you get a snowball, and then you get that snowball and you put it in a barrel. Other way is a longer process. We're not gonna do that since I found out there's an easier way to get slime, which we need milk. Obviously, we need a cow for that. How am I gonna get a cow? You may be wondering. Well, there's this thing called a market, which you craft it. Oh, I'm missing red wool. Bruh, hold up. Slight intermission. As I was saying, market. Oh, we craft this thing. We can buy a bunch of... What the... As I was saying, we can buy a moo. Cost me 1 diamond. All right, you have one purpose, and well, I need slime. So thank you very much, cow. Now we need one of these barrels. Get water, get milk, and you get slime. Now we get the slime. We break it. We get some white dye. We combine it with this, and we get a snowball. But from here, now we get this snowball, right? And we do it 9 times. Now from here, we're gonna get 9 buckets of water, and we're gonna combine it with this to get ice 9 times. Last one. Now we got our 9 ice blocks. We need these because we need to make a packed ice. And this packed ice allows us to place it right here, and we get deep slate. Very weird process, but it works. And now that we got this, we're gonna need to put 2 chests on top of this, or better yet, cabinets. Boom, boom. Now we got 2. There we go. All right, we're gonna have to craft some more item pipes really quick. I genuinely have like no redstone. I guess slight intermission again. We're gonna farm more redstone. Before I do that, might as well upgrade these to diamond. Why not? Boom, 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 boom. Now, as I was saying, slight intermission. Oh, wait. I did it wrong again. It has to be dust. Now I gotta place all this and break it into dust. Well, at least it auto breaks it for me into thing, so I don't have to do it. Hey, whoa, that's significantly less. Whoa, something glitched. They're messing with me, man. They're messing with me. Do this, and now we got our dust. All right, we can get to sieving for reals this time. Oh, what the? That's right there. What in the world? All right, well, I'm just gonna sieve this. I don't want to sieve all that. That's insane. Now we got our redstone for everything that we need. This is definitely still not enough redstone, but it's a good start. Now we can finally get back to crafting these pipes. Now that we got this machine kind of set up like this, we are going to make these automatic. So we're gonna put these up here. Then we are going to change the output to the bottom. And we're gonna do the same on the opposite side. And now that we got that switched to the bottom, we can place our sieves. With our sieves placed, we're going to use our item pipes above to start transferring the items into these machines. Now that we got that set up, they should be auto breaking this, right, and putting it into here. But they're not doing it yet because they need power. Now that those are powered, we're gonna go like this, right? And connect these all together. So they're all gonna get powered. And we're gonna shoot it over like this to connect it all the way over there. We just have to connect it over here. And there we go. There we go. And now we are gonna craft a really big chest for this double output machine. Now we're gonna grab some of our diamond meshes and put them over here so they can start auto sieving. And as you can see, these things have an upgrade slot. Obviously, the next thing to do is craft these upgrades. So I just realized that these things were not working properly while I was looking at the upgrades. So apparently you have to use a chest to make these things work properly. All right, but here we go. We have our auto machine going and running, getting us all these ores. And now it's time to try and craft these upgrades. We're gonna need green dye and cyan terracotta. Okay, we're gonna get our cactus. We're gonna get some sand and I'm gonna grow it. Just like the sugar cane. All right, we're gonna need a bunch of this. Very intense cactus montage coming in. This should be enough cactus for right now. And now, to get a lot of green dye, all you do is you hook this thing up to this and you put it in the squeezer. Oh, I think I need to empty out the water. Brother. Alright, I guess I have to do this for every single thing because I don't know how to break this. How fun. I think this is enough green dye because I am tired of doing that. But now, we have our green dye. All right, well, since I need terracotta, instead of just making it the regular way, I'm gonna automate the process. And to do that, I need to get into mechanism. So the first thing we're gonna craft is called a metallurgic infuser, which is pretty cheap. Metallurgic infuser. We're just gonna place it up here. We're gonna put redstone in here to power it. Oh, not all my redstone. Oh my god. And the next thing we're gonna need is called an enrichment chamber, which is this. And we're gonna need steel and osmium for the steel casing, and then a basic control, which is pretty easy. That's why we made the metallurgic infuser. We're just gonna get it from osmium. I'm gonna put it in here. Then it should craft us. Yeah, there we go. While that's crafting, we're gonna make the steel, which is just coal and iron dust. So let's put that as melt. We're gonna need our 2 basic control circuits. Craft this. Now we can craft our enrichment chamber. Now that we have our enrichment chamber, we still need to make something else. We're gonna use an extractor to make mud. We're gonna put it down here. Oh, almost fell off. So we're gonna feed it into this chest up here. We're gonna place the enrichment chamber right here. We got this machine set up. So now we should be able to connect this and get a bunch of mud crafting. Connect it all together and feed it into this thingy. Now we got mud brewing down here in the depths of the base. From here, I'm gonna have this auto pump into here. So now we have these beautiful machines running all the time, 24/7, crafting us terracotta. Let's craft some speed upgrades for this thing, which is just gonna be some copper and some osmium dust. So let's crush this up really quick while that's melting. We're gonna need to make some more steel. So let's crush up some of our iron. We get our steel. Let's melt this really quick. Now we can craft our structural glass, and we get our infused alloy, and we can craft our upgrades to make this a lot faster. Wait, where did I put these upgrades? Oh, no! Oh my god. What is happening? There we go. There we go. Now we got our terracotta going. Now we should be able to craft everything that we need for these upgrades over here on this side. Finally gonna craft our upgrades after this long and grueling process. Finally, we're gonna have speed. We're gonna have resources. And all without me having to do anything. It's all automatic. There we go. She's working. Since I'm on the topic of upgrading everything, giving everything upgrades, we're going to give this lava farm an upgrade. We're going to make it a jumbo tank. And to do that, we're gonna need 4 of these singularity tanks. And it creates a jumbo tank, which holds 1,024 buckets of lava. Put it right here. Why not? Right here. Actually, I'm gonna have to move this. It's not a best position for this. Oh no! You're gonna burn. Dude, we've been through this! Oh! Oh my, what? I lost connection! What do you mean flying is not enabled? That was not flying! What is happening? Oh! What do you mean flying is not enabled on the server? Why did you get me out? This is my server! Oh my, I'm about to die. A very gruesome death. What? I landed in water. Alright, I didn't know what to say. Okay. I guess I got lucky. I don't even know. This is ridiculous. Did he spawn? I'm so confused. I don't even know what I don't know what's happening. I'm so lost as to everything that just happened in the past couple of 5 seconds. I'm gonna put the singularity tank right here. This is gonna be for backhaul in case there's extra lava. All right. Well, now that we did a decent bit, I think that it's time to claim our rewards from whatever we've done in the quests. So let's see what we get, because it's been a lot of stuff that we've gone through. Oh god. Oh god. Wow. Oh, I ran out of storage. Alright, it's not bad. Not a bad haul from all of our quests that we've done. This storage situation's getting a little crazy though. Alright, so I went AFK for a little bit, and I let this thing fill up. And as you can see, it is about to start overflowing. So luckily, we have these chests as backup here. But I want to add 2 little upgrades to this thing. 1, a compacting upgrade, so it compacts everything in here. And 2, a stack upgrade, so we can get higher stuff in here. But first, we're gonna need to craft a couple of these base upgrades. Now we can craft the compacting upgrade, and we're gonna upgrade this one more time. Need a diamond, so now we should be able to craft a compacting upgrade. There we go. And we need one more thing. We're gonna need a stack upgrade. So first we're gonna upgrade it once, and then we're gonna have to make some iron. Wow, we're gonna run out of iron again. There we go. Now we just need to craft it one more time. We're gonna craft the gold upgrade. And there we go. So now we got the compacting upgrade, which is going to combine everything together automatically, and the stack upgrade, which is going to make this all stack to a nice 512. each. And now it's combining everything. Oh my god. You know, I thought it was going to combine the ores, but it's not doing that for some reason. I'm gonna add a crafting upgrade then. Now we can add this crafting upgrade so we can combine all this myself. There we go. Oh my god, we got a lot of stuff going here now. Next on the agenda, we need a lot of redstone and we keep on running out of it. So I'm gonna make another sieve machine right next to this one. So really quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and craft everything that we need. You know what? I just broke down all the iron and this is taking a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. So while this is smelting, I'm gonna also upgrade these furnaces since we have plenty of resources to do so. Moments ago, this felt so impossible, and now it feels too easy. All right, now let's melt my iron. Boom! It's insane. All right, perfect. Okay, now I can cut back to when I have everything ready for the sand machine. Now, I should have everything to build this really quickly. It's grinding it. It's turning it into gravel. The gravel's turning into sand, and the sand turning into dust, and it's getting filtered into this mesh. Now, we're gonna feed our upgrades into this machine, so each one of these can go a lot quicker. And I just thought of something. Since we have a lot of diamonds, we can go around and upgrade all these gold tier upgrades into diamond upgrades. All right, there we go. I have upgraded all of them to diamond. They are draining a lot of power though. Our machine is not gonna, we're gonna run out of power. All right, we're going back to the crucibles. So we have two options. We can make a supercharging or superheating element to make the lava go a little bit faster, right? Or we could use uranium. But yeah, no, I'm gonna make the superheated element because it's not as good as the uranium. But if the uranium was better, I would have used it. It's okay. Oh, we got some from the, all right, perfect. We got some from the challenges. We can make 4 of these. We only need 3, so let's make 3. And we're gonna place it under the crucibles. And that should make it 60x. There we go. That's going at Mach 10. Look at that. Look at how much lava it's making. That's insane. Oh, we're gonna fill this thing up somehow. This thing has 1,340 buckets. That's insane. So let's put an upgrade in this too. I don't even think I need an upgrade. I think this is going extremely fast. Yeah, it's full of lava. It's just, it can't keep up with the demand. So really quickly, we're gonna craft 1 more magmatic generator just to help out this whole system. They're really easy to craft. It's just a lot of redstone. Ah! Oh no! When did you spawn in? You have. Oh! Looting 5! Oh. 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 Bane of arthropods. Mending? Kane's sphere. Back in red sphere. Nah, don't think this means I like you now. I still don't like you. No. No. Don't ever spawn on my island again. I mean, you had pretty decent trades this time, but still. All right, back to what I was saying. We're gonna need a lot of redstone. Now we got 8. Now we're gonna upgrade it to the diamond one. We just need a diamond cog. We got the diamond cog. We put it around it, and now we have another magmatic generator times 8. And we're gonna put it right under the other one. All right, I've decided that I'm gonna have to craft a couple more of these, so I'm just gonna craft like 3 or 4 more of these really quick, put them right next to it, and then I'll be back. Because, well, to put it bluntly, I wasn't expecting to run through this much power this episode. This generator can't keep up. The lava can now, but the generators can definitely not keep up. So we're gonna craft a couple more of these magmatic generators really quick, and I'll be back. Another 8. All right, now we got 32. Finally. All right, now everything is fully powered. I just have to wait for this redstone to brew up because we're gonna need a lot of redstone for these next couple of things. Same with iron. We're gonna need a lot of iron, and this other machine is going insanely crazy over here. So I'm gonna make an upgrade for this one, another stack upgrade, because this is a lot of stuff. So it deserves another upgrade, diamond stack upgrade. And now we can organize this one more time, and everything stacks even higher. Alright, so I finally got this moved over here. It took me a little bit of time, a little tinkering, but I got it moved. And we need to set up one more machine, because we have most of the vanilla resources set up, but we're missing one vital one that we still need to get, netherite. So let's do that really quick. In order to do all this, we're gonna need blackstone. And to get blackstone, we're going to set up a generator. And to get that generator set up, we're going to need a blackstone, another super duper packed ice, which is going to be really fun, and soul soil, which is really easy. You just throw soul sand in witch water, and then you can throw it in the enrichment chamber and get soul sand or soul soil. So let's do the easy part first. Get a piece of sand really quick, throw it in here, get our soul sand, throw it in the enrichment chamber, and we get soul soil. No, God. It got auto smelted. Let me do that one more time. Soul sand. But this time I decided I'm gonna make a stone crucible really quick, or a stone barrel, I mean. We're gonna get a bucket of lava and we're gonna place it down, put lava in it, and then put the soul sand in it. And that's how we get our soul soil. So next, we have to get blue ice. So, hey buddy, guess what? I'm gonna have to milk you 9 times. So yeah. I'm gonna have to make 9 packed ice, which is 9 ice blocks. So I'll be back once I'm done, because this is going to be a long process, my dear Mumu friend. Yes, it's going to be fun for both of us. Alright, now we got 9 blocks of slime. We got our slime, got our bone meal. We're going to turn it into white dye. We're going to combine it to get snowballs. We're going to have to combine all this in this barrel to get ice. But before we do that, I'm going to pump water into this automatically. So what I'm going to need is a sink to give me unlimited water in this barrel to make this 1,000 times easier. And it's really cheap. This should be able to make this process 1,000 times easier, so we don't have to keep on filling this thing to get ice. Alright, this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, guys. Now we got our ice. We're just going to compact all this really quick. And now we get our packed ice. And now that we got our packed ice, we can put it together and craft blue ice. And with this blue ice, this soul soil, and a piece of blackstone, and an extractor, and some lava, we can make an infinite supply of blackstone. But we still need a few more things. We're going to need 2 more flux hammerers and 2 more auto sievers. And to go with those, we're also going to need the upgrades. And we already have the pipes crafted in this chest, so we don't have to worry about that. So let me craft everything that we're going to need for this really quick, and I'll be back. Okay, we got everything crafted and ready to make this auto sieve machine. So we're going to build it over here, right next to this other machine. I'm just going to expand this really quick. A little platform down here. Actually, I want to make this a little bit lower. And we're going to set this up right here in this orientation, just like this. And now we're going to place an extractor up here on the side and down there. Right there. Let's connect the pipes really quick. We're down here. There we go. Extract. Connect this one to that one. And now connect this one to that one. Now we can come back up here and place these pipes like this. We're going to place the flux hammers right here. Change the output to the bottom. All right, come back up here. We're gonna place the sieves right under them. Oh wait, I need to craft the chest really quick. Place it down here. Cool, there we go. Now it has a nice chest. Good access. Let me sleep the night away really quick. So we need to put all these electricity pipes on it really quick and connect it all and send it right over here. There we go. Now it should be all powered. There we go, it's powering up. Gonna put the sieves in this down here. And now we're going to put the upgrades in each one of these, like this, 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 and this. And there we go. So we should, yeah, we're getting ancient debris now. Let's go. Oh, we're going to have so many resources. Let's put the stack upgrade in here. There we go. Oh, we're making aluminium ingots too. What? Damn, that seems, isn't that like the end game ore? Hold on. Oh no, the aluminium star is the last thing. Oh, no, it's not that easy. Oh, I thought, oops. Yeah, what? I don't know why I thought this was, I was like, wow, that's OP. We already, damn, no. Yeah, we're not anywhere close to crafting that. That's insane. Okay, well, we're getting a fragment of what we need, which is good. Okay, I was thinking, since we have all these resources, and we finally have diamonds, I don't know why I put it off for so long, but I think I'm gonna reward myself by finally breaking this F off of our base. So let me craft a diamond pickaxe and destroy this thing. There we go. No more F's on our base. It looks so much better now with all these chests. Let's see how this machine's doing. Oh my god, we're running out of power again. What? What's happening? I thought we had enough power. These things are running out of lava too? Oh no. What do you mean? Oh my god. We're gonna have to figure something out, because this is not gonna work. Everything keeps on turning off and running out of power. And this is just a few machines. We still have to craft 1,000,000 more. Alright, guys. I guess next episode is going to be the power episode, because everything is out of power. everything is running out and running dry. But anyways, if you guys like this episode, feel free to drop a like or maybe even a sub. If you guys have any tips or suggestions for next episode, please let me know down in the comments, because I messed up a lot more times than I showed in this episode. I probably spent about 4 hours just looking at crafting recipes and how to do things. And even after doing all that, I still messed up a lot. So, tips are very much appreciated in the comments if you've played this mod pack already. But anyways, I will catch you guys in the next episode, where we're probably going to go dive into making a lot of power, because this is not okay. We have little to no power. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.